Hi, and welcome to Make a Thing. This week we're going to be talking about a new aspect of Wisteria, which we're very excited to get off the ground. Coming out later this week, probably Friday, is going to be www.wisteria.ai, which we would love you to check out. And if you want to be involved in it, please be involved in it. I'll tell you how. Wisteria.ai is going to be a Twitter-based role-playing game that we're going to be running for you, set in the fictional world that we've created. And the only thing you need to do is follow us at Wisteria_Tales and go check out the website. On the website, you'll see this. This is the layout here. In the background will be whatever new piece of art that we have, either from a beautiful new thing from Gareth, or something that I do, or something from, hopefully, fans who dig the story and want to do fan art for how the story is progressing, and a block of text, just like reading a book. And this block of text, you read through it, you figure out what you want to have happen next, and you tweet at us what you think our next steps should be in that story. The tweet with the most likes on that Wednesday is the one that will become the canon next step of what happens in the story for the website. And you can just read along as a novel if you want to, but if you want to contribute to it, you can throw that stuff out there, have all your friends hop onto it, click like, drive it up the list, and then that will be the next step that happens. You can also, if you don't want to contribute something of your own, you can throw little replies underneath that tweet. Anything you think would be cool, details, add-ons, spins you want to add to whatever that tweet's about, we'll read through all that and we'll try to reincorporate it into how it's written back towards you guys when we hit the next Friday. So we take that top tweet, Gareth and Wes and I are going to interpret what that means, write it out in the style and flavor of Wisteria that we understand, and you'll see that set in stone as the next step in the story. So what I want to talk about then is, what the hell is Wisteria? I don't know if we've actually sat down to actually say what it is. So I want to give a quick overview of that right now. First of all, obviously Wisteria is a show that we're making, which is half animated, half live action. You've seen that being developed. And the live action half is the real part of the story, which is set decades in the future. And in sort of a, not quite Blade Runner-y, but a little bit Children of Many kind of setting, with very steep difference between the haves and the have-nots. And the haves, in particular, they get to play in a massively multiplayer online experience called Wisteria. When Wisteria, in that context, is a sort of 1700s fictionalized version of England. Now, these aren't on different servers. This isn't like everyone gets a different experience. Like, this is all a single space that you can go into and have a story experience. Everyone who plays has the chance to meet anybody else who is playing, and people watch, just like on Twitch, essentially, the stories that happen there. Even if they can't afford to play, they watch what happens. But one of the primary characters in the story is the Queen, and as you will come to see what happens with that, on the role-playing game side of things, here on the website, you will be able to sort of help shape the Queen's actual history, because we're not going to be telling a story that's concurrent with what's happening in the world of Wisteria, but rather we're going to be telling a story that happened in the past of Wisteria, decades ago. And that is when the Queen was first consolidating power, and she was forced to try to put down something that is referred to as the Clockwork Rebellion. Sharp viewers of Make a Thing will recognize that there has already been an episode where I read you a script that was a first stab at writing for Wisteria, in which a young character found a golden mask, and that is sort of the inception for where we're going to be taking this story. So if you go back and watch that episode of Make a Thing, it'll give you a little bit more of an idea of the flavor of what will be happening. But please go and check that one out. Come back and check Wisteria.ai this coming Friday, and definitely follow us and let us know what you want to have happen next. We know that this is getting large and crazy, that we have the podcast. If you guys haven't heard the podcast, Wes has been running a wonderful in-fiction podcast called Long Live the Queen, which you can get on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everywhere else, with guests such as Mark LeBlanc, a fantastic games designer, teacher, and engineer, and where he is coming on, and he is sort of playing a character on that show. You'll get what happens with that. And we also have the show that we are making, and we have the making of the show, and now we have the website. So all this stuff is happening in one big mess, but it's coming together really beautifully, and we're very, very happy with it. And now it's all going to get folded together as an experience that you can also add to, which is what we're most interested in. All of this is free, by the way. Just be creative. That's what we want to try to get people to do. Like, if you're psyched with what we're doing, please come and chip in and have fun with us at any level. Like, you can do it with the website, you can do it with the role-playing game, or if you're into anything we're doing on a higher level and want to be part of the show, then we totally invite you to hit us up. You can hit us up now on Twitter at Wisteria_Tales, and we will respond to you there. But I want to thank everybody who's been watching and paying attention as we've been slowly threading this whole thing together. It's gotten really elaborate, and it's nice to see dominoes start to fall in the project and have a big, beautiful picture be created. I'm very, very psyched, and we'll have a brand new update for you this coming Friday, to which you can add, and we can be making a thing together. So hit us up, let us know what's going on, and we'll see you next week for Make a Thing.